Hi, my name's Derek, and I'm 24 years old. I'm going to share a story related to my crush. Before I get into the details, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to support me. This story starts when I coincidentally met my high school crush at the restaurant where I work. From the looks of it, she was waiting for someone. I was hesitant to approach her at first, but I gathered up the courage and walked to her table. Her eyes flashed with recognition when she saw me. Have I met you before? She asked. You're Steph, right? I'm Derek. We were in the same high school, I told her. Oh, right! Derek. Oh my god! Aren't you the kid who used to excel at everything from academics to sports? I scratched my head nervously. I guess, yeah. So, what are you doing these days? Which company do you work for? She asked with a smile. I don't work for any company. I work as a waiter here, I replied. She was stunned for a moment before she started laughing. You're kidding, right? Come on, be serious. You were a legend back in high school. Everyone used to say that you'll be the most successful one out of everyone. I sighed. I'm not joking. I really work as a waiter here. Okay, then where's your uniform? She demanded. I took a short break to talk to you. I'll have to go back soon. I'm really not lying. Gosh, for real? Her eyes widened as she raised her voice. You are a waiter? Wow, I used to be so jealous of you, but now the tables have turned. The smartest student of our class is a waiter. And look at me. I work at a multinational company and probably earn more in a day than you earn in 1 year. I heard murmurs and glanced around to see that everyone was staring at me. Can you at least lower your voice? I requested. You're causing a scene. Steph laughed. I am not causing a scene. I'm just stating facts. Are you ashamed that everyone knows about you now? Seriously, what did you do to end up like this? Look, don't say such nonsense if you don't know the full story, I said calmly. I had to drop out of college in the middle of the semester because my family was in desperate need of money. My dad is severely ill, and I need to do whatever I can to keep supporting him. And what's so wrong with this job? Why are you looking down at me? Does it make a difference whether I'm a waiter or an office worker? She scoffed. It most certainly does, but of course I don't expect someone like you to understand. Ugh, I was gonna meet my friend here, but I'll have to cancel it. You ruined my mood. With that, she turned around and left the restaurant. I didn't dare look around and just quietly walked back to the staff room. I should have never approached her. I had no idea that she had such a trashy mentality. When we were in high school, I used to have a huge crush on her, but never got around to confessing my feelings. And seeing her after so many years brought back that excitement. I was hoping to reconnect with her, but ew, she was not worth it. Not to mention, she had humiliated me in front of so many people. Some of them were our regular customers. Dang it. I was going to have difficulty facing them. I even got scolded by my manager. Thank God for my coworkers who defended me and controlled the situation. A few days passed and I was working an evening shift when a big group of people entered the restaurant. I went to take their orders and almost recoiled in surprise when I saw Steph in the group. She gaped in my direction. I smirked and went to her side. Hi Steph, long time no see. How come you're here? I asked loudly. She gave me a forced smile. Hey, this is a promotion dinner. Why don't you take our orders, yeah? Steph, do you know him? One of the men asked her. No. Why would I know a waiter? She exclaimed. What's wrong with knowing a waiter? The man retorted, making me snort. I could tell that he was her superior from the way she was avoiding eye contact and acting all obedient and docile in front of him. I took their orders and went back to the kitchen. Now, since the opportunity had presented itself in front of me, I couldn't just sit by and watch. The humiliation that I had to bear because of Steph was still fresh in my mind. I wanted to give her a taste of her own medicine. And there couldn't be a better occasion than her promotion dinner. I excused myself to use the washroom for a second. When I bumped into Steph, she grabbed my arm and pulled me to the side. Listen, waiter, she spat. Don't try anything funny, okay? This is an important dinner, and I won't tolerate it if you try to screw up. But I didn't even do anything, I replied in confusion. Well, it was true. I hadn't done anything. Yet. Don't even pretend to know me. Got it? She warned. I don't want to be associated with someone as low class as you. Now she was asking for it. I gave her a smile and backed away. Sure, I'll make sure that you enjoy this dinner. I went back into the kitchen to see that the dishes were ready. I quickly separated Steph's portion and added laxatives in it. As I was serving the dishes, I smiled in Steph's direction. Enjoy your dinner, Steph, I said. It's good to see that your tastes haven't changed much since high school. Wow, you two seem really close, the man from earlier commented. Steph, is he your friend? I told you I don't know him, she said with a fake smile. He keeps insisting that we went to the same high school, but I don't remember. I don't make friends with waiters. The man rolled his eyes. I can see that. After serving, I stood in the corner to watch their table. Steph was boring the heck out of everyone with her fake smiles and annoying opinions. I could see the slightly uncomfortable people in her group. No one was even talking as much and as loudly as her. I was just waiting for her to finish her food. About 45 minutes later, she was done. She sat quietly for 5 minutes before excusing herself to go to the washroom. I had to bite my lip to control my laughter. While Steph was in the washroom, her group ordered desserts. As I was serving them, a girl looked up worriedly. Steph has been gone for almost 20 minutes, she said. Should I go and check on her? No, leave her, another girl replied. She'll be annoyed. A minute later, Steph came back, walking unsteadily. Whoa, Steph, what happened? Your complexion doesn't look good, her coworker asked in concern. Steph shook her head and sat down. I'm okay. Oh, crap. I'll be right back. She immediately turned back around in the direction of the washroom. What the heck? Her boss exclaimed. What was that? Looks like something's wrong with her, the coworker said uneasily. I went back to my position in the corner, from where no one could see me. When Steph returned, she didn't go to her table. Instead, she came to me. What can I do for you, dear customer? I asked mockingly. You should be at your table. Why would you come and seek a waiter like me? It was you, right? She grabbed my collar. You did something to my food. Why would I asked innocently. I just gave you what you wanted. You freaking trash of a waiter! She raised her hand to punch me, but a voice interrupted us. Steph! It was her boss. He was giving her a look full of disbelief. Are you crazy? He exclaimed. You were about to harass a person? What's wrong with you? Actually, what's wrong with the person who recommended you for promotion? You clearly don't deserve it. No! Steph cried. I was just, Listen, this low-class waiter planned this whole thing and... Stop! The boss intervened. I don't want to hear another word from you. You've been humiliating the poor guy since we arrived here. So what if he's a waiter? That doesn't give you the right to look down at him. You've been using the word waiter as a curse. I'm so disappointed in you. Learn some basic manners before expecting promotions. No, sir, wait! She shrieked. Then, suddenly her eyes widened. Oh no! I'll be right back! She rushed back to the washroom again, and her boss sighed before turning to me. I'm sorry about everything that happened today. You're doing a good job. Please don't mind my employee's mistake, he said. Oh no, you don't have to apologize, I smiled. I don't mind at all. Poor Steph seems like she's having a hard time right now, so I won't blame her. That doesn't excuse her behavior. He shook his head. Tomorrow, I'll demote her so that she can reflect on her actions and learn some basic manners. I don't need employees like her ruining the company's name. Steph left the restaurant with one last glare in my direction. This led her to hear another lecture from her boss. After she left, I burst out into fits of laughter. I felt bad for doing this to her, but she deserved every bit of it. Maybe this will teach her to never insult people again.